First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Shit, here we go.
This is a big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage the last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight, makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to win this last one at home.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw in time. Pretty clear safely.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Roll, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
And he fouls this one off. Fields, the runner at second with one away. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Bouncer up the middle, and there's out number 2. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. In there, and it's 0-1. Hit high and deep.
All right, we got this.
Center field. A ball that's carrying. And he's able to get there on
that was
the
fucking
long
close.
run, and he covered a
That
lot
was
of
close.
ground there as the side is retired. One left for Garrett Richards. Starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on it?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub 2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Behind 0-2 now. This is on the ground over to first. Taken in by Votto. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is down here to start the home first. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
High in the air out to center field.
Damn it. That was just slow.
Back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Richards gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Ball 1. And that's off his leg on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Yankees come up empty. We played in. Second inning set to go, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Breaking balls in there that time. 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson is there, and he'll bring this one in.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And this team right here is known for kicking the ball. Lowest fielding percentage in the entire league, and it could come back to haunt them in this one.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. That was swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Kipnis playing here in his age 34 season. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Last half of the second set to go. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Josh Bell. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Popped him up. Perez is right there, and he puts it away for the first down.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And I'm going to focus today on Tim Anderson. And when I say his name, I think quick feet. Not only defensively at the shortstop position, but also putting the defense on their heels. When he gets on base, look for him to take off. And he's got a strong arm as well from shortstop.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Giro, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
At the plate, Wander Franco, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The average down at an even 220. 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball. 1-1. From the stretch. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Son of a bitch. Come on.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. Richards comes set. First pitch on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. 0-2. Here it is. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Top of the third set to get underway. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Right through it here. He's behind 0-1.
classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now. Hit sharply on the ground. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And this one's in the dirt. And almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. Here's the 1-0. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. This is foul right side. The 1-2. This is in the air to left. Dickerson's under it. 1 out. Now at the plate, Brady Beals. He reached on a single in his first try. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that can run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Blowing away with that one. It's 1-2. Fouled off. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Trent Grisham will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. That's inside. 2-0. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, and that is off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Throw gets him, 2 down. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ball 1. 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder.
Can't let your guard down in the box. I don't care how great a hitter you are up there. You have to find a way to stay aggressive within the zone, knowing full well he's probably working around you.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Lifted in the air to center. Marte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
That evens it up, 1-1. To short. Anderson scoops it up, and there's 1 away. And with 1 gone now, time for a check of the standings in the American League Central entering today as you get a look at where the Tigers find themselves entering play. Ketel Marte is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Now the 2-1 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that that will end up a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just
Damn
a
it.
bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. Another one sent foul. The 2-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. So here's Francisco Lindor now. Richard steps into his windup. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Now a curveball misses inside.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Mike Trout would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Hit sharply on the ground. Kipnis has it. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line to the right side. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Dozier, a native Texan. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2020 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
2-2 to Hunter Dozier. Here now the 2-2. Drilled on the ground is short. A dive, but he can't
here we
get a
go.
glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Now back, the second baseman.
So now to the plate, Jason Kipnis, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. In is Joey Votto now.
The first baseman, number 19.
First delivery to him on the way. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get it.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side. To send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Brady Peels is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Grounded back up the middle, and the throw is right there at first. Oh, a fine off-balance play up the middle may have saved 2 runs, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits. Leading off the inning, Mike Trout, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Mike.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya.
All right, there we go. Needed that.
It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. Home run number 9 on the year, and that'll put the Yankees on the board. It's a 3-1 ball game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Popped up. Votto in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. High in the air out to center field. Grisham will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 1.
Now batting. Right.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Hit hard on the ground to second.
Man.
Taken in by Kipnis, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. A base hit in his first trip. Slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Pitch is popped up. Anderson waits on it. And the inning is over. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We're through 4. It's now a 3-1 ball game. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Trent Grisham. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. 1 out now here in the Tiger 5th inning. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first.
Good boy, Frankie.
That's a tough play.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers, and it's still 3-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Pedro Severino. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2-2.
Oh, wow.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Chopped down the third baseline. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. Dozier brings it in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, David Bodie. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. The 2-1 is taken high above the zone.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
High in the air out to center field. Grisham is there, 2 gone. Digging in, Ketel Marte. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 1-2. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And over to third now is the runner. Men on third with 2 down. Drilled right back up the middle. Kipnis is there. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away.
I've never seen that motherfucker make a play like that in his life.
Left for the Yankees. They still trail it.
Wow.
Next up for Detroit, Austin Meadows. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the pitch. Bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hunter Dozier is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. On its way is pitch number 75. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Still 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now that.
Next for the Tigers, Jason Kipnis. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air.
What the fuck are you doing?
There. Oh, and this drops in the infield. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joey.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. To short, hit hard. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Here comes the first pitch, and that misses ball one.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. Kipnis rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
Well, there you go. Another hit surrendered, and I think he's just run into a wall out there on the mound. These batters aren't looking like they're getting fooled anymore.
Settling in now, Brady Beals. And with 2 men on here, I'm rather surprised they're sticking with him at this point. I feel like we can all see the exhaustion from all the way up here.
Yeah, I think it's time to go get him, Matt. We're seeing a guy that's given all that he has, and I just don't see any sharpness left in his stuff at this point.
Well, the bullpen is active, so we'll see if they make the move soon. First delivery to him on the way. Poche is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble.
Come on,
that's
dude.
Created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Bell's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's a run on 3 hits.
Hey, what's
no
going
errors,
on?
and 2 men left
How you
on.
doing tonight?
2, 3, and 4. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it.
I'm losing right now, damn it.
Right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Fouled away. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
Come on, Lindor. There it is.
And there's a base hit on the line. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back.
Oh my God, the name, man, throw me off with that shit, man.
And
how you doing,
bring
Herb?
Mike Trout to the dish, as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
You done playing Fall Guys for tonight?
High and deep to left center field. Back goes Grisham at the track. The wall.
There we go.
Gone.
I needed you for the good luck charm, buddy. Got me back in this game.
A two-run shot that time for Mike Trout. His second home run of the game as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing, but he is perfectly on time in the heart of the
Oh, you playing with Sammy? That's cool.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball.
Yeah, I'm one of those guys like Martini. I've never been able to get into that game.
Hit high in the air.
Oh, there it went. See ya. That's all I needed, Kirby. I needed you to stop in the room so I could get some runs. I appreciate you stopping by, buddy. My good luck charm.
Swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now here comes the Tiger skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon.
Oh, yeah.
So a no decision here this afternoon.
Now I'm on legend.
From here on out. No hits to this point.
You ain't played in a few weeks? You should play with Goldie earlier. I played a couple games with him.
The 0-1 delivery. And he fouls this one off. 3 runs already home here. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. This is pulled into right.
Man, I make good contact.
And there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex.
So digging in now, Alex Dickerson. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. The second baseman. And that's the second out.
You see that Arenado trade?
Now batting.
Ready for
I feel like Colorado got hosed on that.
Single for him in his last at bat. First pitch of the at bat.
I only know one guy that they got, that Austin Gomer. He's the only decent one out of those guys.
Hit back up the middle.
You gotta figure Arenado's a fucking top 5 guy. Maybe not last year, but any other year he's a top 5 guy.
The catcher, number 28, Pedro Severino.
Standing in now, Pedro Severino.
Shit.
So go after the first pitch and bounce it into
I am swinging that shit right now.
From him so far in this one.
I'm gonna try to get sneaky. I know this ain't gonna pay off though. Oh, he might have it. Nope. Nope. Damn it.
Tag out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases.
It was like it was Austin Gomer and 2 other guys I never heard of, and then they said possibly be another guy included, and then they also sent $50 million back.
First pitch of the at bat on its way, and they'll start in with a fastball that
It sounds like it was just a salary dump. And that was all it was.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Now here it comes. Bullet back up the middle. Marte is there, and he has it for the first.
Shit, I don't know if I got somebody warmed up. Let's see. Yeah, I do. I didn't warm him up. I wanted Gratterall.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
Oh yeah, Trevor Story. My buddy, we were talking about that earlier. He'll be gone too.
Number 48. Brusco.
Question is, where is he going? You know,
Tim Anderson comes
who's in the market for shortstop now?
Gronderall, a 6'1" right-hander. He was selected in the 7th round during the 2020 draft.
Hey, this guy
Watch the Yankees, or not the Yankees, but like the Dodgers go get him.
There are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Grounded back up the middle, reined in. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
But I can't see them trading in the division, but you never know.
Nicholas Castellanos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
The 1-1 is offered.
Oh, he swung at that.
He chased it for strike 2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit
I
out
lucked
toward
out.
right center.
There we go.
Is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Score remains tied at 4.
Well, they were saying the Indians were looking to deal Jose Ramirez now too, since they re-signed Cesar Hernandez.
Bring in the veteran catcher, Pedro Severino.
They said the Braves was interested in him.
First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0.
And if the rumors were true, they were saying something about Christian Pache, or however you pronounce his last name.
Ball 2 as the breaking
And I'd love to get him back if they were to trade Ramirez.
Now the 2-0 home.
Every base runner in a close game like
I'd also like to get that Austin Riley guy. I'd love to get him.
Free passes this late.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Oh,
3-1 is a fastball, and he
damn it.
3-2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Yeah,
Grisham is under it to
that's
make
true.
the catch for route number 1.
I mean, the only thing you're going to see now is kind of like in the NBA,
David Bodie.
all these super teams out there, the Mets, Padres, Yankees, and the White Sox. I mean, you name it. You're going to have like 7, 8 solid teams. Dodgers. Blue Jays are going to be there eventually. I mean, they're getting there. They need the starting pitching. That's it.
And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the
You're going to have 7, 8 good teams, and the other 15 to 20 are going to be shit. You watch.
Hitless to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Bouncer up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
Ooh.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning, and this one to come through.
Stay fair.
In the air. There it goes. See ya.
Yeah, Kirby, my good luck charm. I was struggling, man, until you came in here.
Francisco Lindor connects for a 2-run home run. Number 10 for him on the year.
Oh, I know. I know that is a true fact, brother. I mean, it only goes so far, though. Yeah, that's what you're all about. That's my boy, Kirby.
To the plate now, Mike Trout.
Oh, come on.
To center field.
Right at him.
The catch to end the inning.
Of course, I ain't got nobody warming the pen.
Now in the box, Austin Meadows. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Why didn't I warm him up?
Back into this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Drew Pomeranz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Yeah, all these teams play that damn money ball now. Oakland, Tampa, Cleveland. Yeah, I know. Rays and A's do it every fucking year. And Cleveland's trying to do it every year now, it seems like, too.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box.
That's why I wish we'd just go ahead and deal Jose Ramirez.
Mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so
go ahead and do it, and
to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Then they'll be doing it with Bieber probably
and he goes
another year or two.
There as this is on the ground at the left side. And that
if they were to trade Bieber right now, I would definitely straight up stop rooting for the Indians. Oh yeah, yeah, it's huge to have a farm system. That's for sure. I mean, look what the White Sox did. That farm system totally revamped that team. Now they have all the assets now to where they could still trade people.
Hunter Dozier digging in now.
Oh shit!
Lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
Here's a
all right.
Pop up now. Franco is under it. He's got it one away.
I will say, by the Indians making some of those moves they've done, their farm system's gotten a hell of a lot better.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Wait.
Runner at second here with 1 man out.
Oh, of course.
Scooped up. And
there we go.
Balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Brian Dozier will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Well, guess what, Brian Dozier? I got a righty waiting for your ass.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Jose Leclerc enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning.
Of course, Jose Leclerc's been banged up for me so far.
And that misses inside 1-0. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Come on, third strikes, dude.
Down low, and the plot
here we go.
3-0. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Wow, he helped me there.
Looking for 3-1 as it runs to a full count now, 3-2.
Oh, he hung it too.
Preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning.
My good luck charm, Mr. Kirby.
On to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Jay Bruce is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. From the stretch, Paul Goldschmidt swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, man,
damn it, I'm swinging that shit now.
But boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Sucks we ain't got no football this weekend, but I guess the Senior Bowl's tomorrow. Can watch that. This will be the closest thing you can get to seeing anything combine related this year for the NFL. Because there ain't going to be no NFL combine.
Interesting pitch selection right there, in off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Paul Goldschmidt is retired leading off the bottom of the 8th. So that'll bring up Josh.
Oh yeah, that Blue Jays team, brother.
Misses to him. It's ball 1. He could really use
they did it right though.
0 for 3 in the game so far.
And now that the core is set, you can take off some of those assets you still have left and go get you a good pitcher, maybe. Hell, you guys ought to look into Shane Bieber.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Dickerson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim.
I mean, hell, it wouldn't hurt to ask him, right?
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Yeah, I don't get that either. Unless it's some kind of competitive play to let people get healthy.
It is a fastball then off the plate for a ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitches.
Excuse me.
And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Yeah, they need that true ace. And Bieber, that would be a good one for him.
Chopper to short. Anderson picks it up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still lead it 6-4.
Trying to think who else will be out there available.
Set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Roberto Perez.
Number 55, Roberto Perez.
Nick Anderson takes the ball now. And
I don't think they would trade Bieber right now, but they might.
Number 70, Nick Anderson.
First offering on its way, and it's fouled away. 0-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still
there we go.
Hit a slider.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut the game down.
That was close.
Balanced throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So coming to the plate, Trent Grisham, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
Blue.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Fouled off. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And
there it is.
Strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball
there we go.
these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
6-4 the outcome today. New York jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Brustar Graterol claims the win out of the pen, his first. Nick Anderson earns the save out of the bullpen, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watt.
Yeah, Trout hit 2 home runs. That's another team that could definitely use an ace on their staff. The Angels. They could use an ace and probably 2 or 3 other pitchers, but. All right. Oh, Lewis Brinson. He's down my minors. Yeah, I seen that.
Hello there, baseball
fans. And you know,
let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday.
That's not
starting in the AL East.
That's not a bad low risk move. I mean, he's still probably got something left in the tank. I mean, I know he's kind of declined over the last few years, but they might be able to fix him there in Toronto. I mean, he had all the promise to be pretty good. I think I'm going to go use the bathroom real quick, Kirby. I'll be back, buddy. yeah, it's really crazy all the time they've wasted with Trout. That's for damn sure. I'll be right back, Herb. back, Kirby. Thank you for sticking around. Let's see. But yeah, they sure have wasted a lot of time watching Trout just be a fucking MVP every year. Damn near. Let's see. What did I want to do? Oh yeah. This is my AAA team right here. I gotta put somebody in place because I just lost Lewis Brinson to injury. I got Victor Mesa. I think I'm gonna keep him there. Now I gotta call up an outfielder for him. Oh shit. Oh shit, I ain't got much of a choice. Fuck. Guess I call this guy up. Let's see. We'll keep him there. Alright. Yeah, I saw the Indians were looking at Eddie Rosario. I said that's pretty crazy considering we just traded Lindor. And him and Rosario were like buddy on the damn World Baseball Classic a few years ago. If you remember that. Makes no sense why you would bring that guy into Cleveland. Especially with us selling everything right now. Damn, I'm paying him decent for on here. Lewis Brinson's out. Okay.
Welcome to this.
Let's see. Oh, you're good, Kirby. No worries, buddy. I know all about the poor Wi-Fi. Knock on wood, since I switched to this PS5, I haven't had much problems with it, but I know all about it. I'm going to give Scott Kingery a day out there. We'll give Lindor the day off from the field. That's how we're going to play it.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. We celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a great matchup between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Major League number 43 is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Francisco Lindor.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. Here's the first pitch to him. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas.
What the hell is that up there? Oh, well, the weather hasn't been, it's been cold for us. Like the last 2 days, I think we dipped down into the teens at nighttime. I know this morning it was like 20 degrees when I got up. They're calling for 4 to 6 inches of snow. Saturday night into Monday morning, 4 to 6 inches of snow. They said mixed rain on Sunday afternoon. So it sounds like it's going to get a little fucked up around here, but I'm all for it because I got that damn job, school bus right now, training to be a school bus driver, so I'm all for that because I get paid day off if we got snow day. I'm trying to figure out how to change my camera. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just trying to figure out how I can put my camera down in the bottom right for this. Let's see. But yeah, them PS5s. I tell you what, get on Twitter and type in PS5, and Twitter will help you find one. That's how I got mine. I lucked out and found the damn Amazon. I saw Amazon was selling them on there. Let me see. I'll be right back. Oh my god, -5? -5? That's crazy, dude.
Hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line the line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of.
I'm trying to change this camera real quick, so bear with me, Curb. I'm just going to pause it for a second.
friend, Clyde Washington.
All right,
Down in
it
the
out.
strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it. This is where you cash your
Couldn't
checks
see
right
my
here.
damn
3-1,
score, man.
you're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Full count, 3-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again.
That -5 shit. Screw
Another
all that,
payoff
bud.
pitch.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
But other than the last 2 days,
make the catch to
it's
retire
been
the
like
side.
in the 30s.
So the Yanks go 1,
For the
2,
most
3.
part this winter.
Yankees kept off the scoreboard in their half of the first. Red Sox coming to bat. You've dialed in MLB Network. Adrian Morejon gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Slapped hard the opposite way.
No,
and that's a
no
base
bueno.
hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Especially when I got Josh Bell's slow ass playing right field today.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Damn. -40. That's wow.
Into the box, Christian Robinson.
That's all I can
He'll
say
take
about
a look
that's
at a
wow.
pitch too low. It's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a
I
slow
was
start
complaining
this
today
year.
because it's 20 degrees here.
1-1 the count now. Segura stands at second with no outs. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, I
was
love that
actually
pitch right there. Better
talking about
execution
moving down
after
south.
just giving up an extra base hit.
Texas or something. Because the damn temperatures here just...
Looking for the strikeout. Here's
For us,
the
it's
1-2.
cold enough.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Cody Bellinger comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1-1 the count. And here's one that misses as the count moves to 2-1 on the Boston right fielder.
All right, there's strikes.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting 4.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can
Man,
keep
they
it
actually
going.
got
He's a
decent little
special
lineup
player,
there.
no doubt. But at home, get this. He's hitting over 400. I mean, he's swinging the bat. He's hitting
15 and
everything.
4.
He's just a very special player playing
I've
at
been
home
playing
in front of
on
these
this
fans.
damn dynamic difficulty's finally starting to
Here's the first pitch to him.
get tougher.
Oscar Hernandez is at the plate
I
as
lost
he
a
looks at
couple
ball 1.
games.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not
I
give
think
in.
I'm in
If you
legend
walk
on
this
pitching
guy,
and
so
hitting
what?
now.
It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
3-0 now.
Come on,
This is a
strikes.
spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
That's in there. 3-1. 3-1. Here it is. There's ball 4.
Come on.
Next up for the Red Sox.
Yeah, that meter
Wilmer
does
Flores.
move up quick.
And they're runners at the corners now.
That's for sure. It's on freaking Legend
Ready to
now.
deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. So far this year against Southpaws, Flores is hitting exactly 200. Not really what you'd call a point of pride for him.
I got out of that.
He struggled this season against left-handed pitching.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Red Sox leave one. We are still scoreless.
Right.
New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Here it comes. Fouled away.
Come on. Throw me that damn pitch again. I'll probably do the same thing. Foul it off.
0-1. Here it comes.
Oh, no, he's leaving me good ones.
Strike two.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start.
Clearly
took
missed
a loss
that
and
one.
seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
This shit's getting a lot harder, that's for sure.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, that's back-to-back off-speed pitches, and he wasn't biting on either. Now let's see if he goes back to the hard stuff or gives the softer stuff another shot.
Yeah, you should have played earlier, man, when
Another 2-2.
Goldie was playing.
Hit well on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take this to the
He had
bag
a good,
himself.
he had a
And
good
leadoff
long
man
game with
set down
that
to start the
Josh.
second.
The right fielder, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Was an 0-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game.
Oh, come on.
Sanchez over to his right. 2 gone.
I thought I was all over that one.
Batting fifth.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. And he popped him
Now
up
I'm just swinging
back
at
into
everything.
foul territory behind first. Olsen is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We'll go to the...
Yep, nothing to cross.
Stepping up now, Matt Olsen, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
The first baseman,
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Olsen.
And he'll
I
look at a
wonder when
fastball
Oakland's gonna
just
be
off the
moving Matt
black, and it's
Olsen.
even at 1.
Him and Chapman.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
You know their contracts
Swung
are
on
going
and
to be up
missed for
soon.
strike number 2.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
Pulled toward right center
That
field.
was-
Trout has a read
I
on
thought
it.
that was going further than that.
1 away.
Batting seventh. The designated hitter.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some
Goldschmidt
serious defense as well as carry this offense.
Garrett Cooper started
Oh,
to go
dude.
around, but it's a called strike. 0-1.
Sorry, I was telling Goldie that earlier.
Bottom
Like,
of the second here with no score.
I've got to watch it like 4 or 5 times happen.
Swinging a ground ball to third.
Like in big
This'll wind up
clusters
a
like
foul
this.
Ball, strike 2.
When the Indians gutted the team the first time,
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch.
I was heartbroken the
Basic
first
pitching
time
right
because
there.
that was all
0-2
my
fastball,
childhood
up and out of the
idols
zone.
like Jim Thome,
Change the eye level.
Omar
Now time to go
Vizquel,
to that curveball down and away.
Kenny Lofton. I mean, guys like that.
There's a fastball well off the
All
plate for a ball.
good, damn good ball players. I mean,
1 out, nobody on.
and then now I'm getting to experience it again.
Hit down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball.
I
as
mean,
that
Lindor
keeps
wasn't
things
my
at 2-2.
favorite player in the world. I liked Lindor, but I was pretty upset when they traded
He
Clevenger.
takes strike 3 called on the fastball.
I really
Couldn't
liked
pull the trigger,
Clevenger.
and
I
there are
liked
2 away.
Great
I like
spot on
Jose
that 2-2
Ramirez, and I'm
fastball.
going to be really
You can't
pissed when
place
he
it
gets
on the
traded.
inside
But
corner
they need
any
to do
better
it.
than that. And as a hitter, there's
just
just not a whole lot you can
simple
do with that
facts.
unless
They
you're
gotta
looking
do it.
for it and time it just
If
right.
they wanna try to
Love seeing
stay
a guy
relevant.
that can work the inside with his fastball.
Because they're not going to stay relevant just having Ramirez.
Now the pitch. Gary Sanchez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Teams are just going to work around him, and they're going to make
just misses inside
bottom
with
of the order beat you.
Good fastball there.
And we can't
Didn't
score
get the
runs
swing,
anyway.
But the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Well,
sure, we might be able to beat up on Kansas City and Detroit this year.
Boys, you talking
we
about
ain't getting
getting your
past
ace swing
Minnesota
off right here?
the White Sox.
That's what it looks like. A guy with
Ain't
massive power letting it eat.
So why keep Ramirez, you know?
Tried to crush that
they might as well just
now
deal him.
Perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Build the farm system up
Swing and a miss,
and be ready to compete again in another 2 or 3 years.
Sox go down 1-2-3.
Yeah, they've got a couple guys
Andres Gimenez
on the verge.
to bat. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading
you saw
off
Tristan
the third
McKenzie
after
last
the first
year.
6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
They've got that Nolan Jones, third
It'll
baseman.
be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
They got Will Bennett. He's an outfielder. He's still probably another 2 or 3 years away. But they said Nolan Jones will be ready maybe this year. He's a left-handed batting third baseman.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Mercado. See, the thing with Mercado, he never was like a top prospect guy. He just kind of caught on.
The 0-2 delivery.
He had that one good year, his rookie year.
Is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the
last year and a half he struggled. So I don't really know if he's going to be the answer in the outfield. I mean, he's speedy. Other than that, I just don't know if he's going to work out. We haven't really ever been able to develop our own outfielders for some reason.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce
it's all
into
pitching with
territory.
us.
The numbers
we develop pitching like no
He's
other.
At 255, 4 home runs. And
we still do have 2 young pitchers coming too. Trying to think the names of those guys.
And there's ball 1.
I know one of them's probably another 2 or 3, probably 2 years away, and then the other one's only 19. So they still got 2 really good arms coming.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Damn, I cannot hit this guy.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Ball 2.
Well, 2
they got a shortstop too.
Inside haven't put him away.
He's in the top 100.
Interesting to see what he turns
so I think that.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder.
He got it.
Still
All right.
going back. And it's gone into the monster seat.
I think the shortstop's Tyler Freeman. I think he just got put in the top 100.
Field, home run number 5 on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
But we just traded for all those infielders from the Mets. I know Gimenez, he was a guy, he was a top 100 guy at one point a year or 2 ago. But when you hit it
deep over the monster in left center, there's nothing cheap about that. He earned that trip around the bases and should enjoy it.
And he's definitely
but we got a couple, like I
said,
a couple more pitchers, a third baseman, a shortstop. We got a first baseman too, Bobby Bradley.
Here comes the
he was up a couple times over the last 2 years.
No, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I look for him to be playing this year.
That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Damn, swinging at junk right now.
Strike. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
So, I mean, realistically, they might be able to compete in another 3 years.
Bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing
if those guys pan out.
That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
I have no doubt that they'll develop the pitching.
Back to the top of the order.
It's the hitters. It's always been that's always been the question.
Marte. First offering on its way.
I just thought of that one pitcher's name, the 19-year-old. His name's like Daniel Espino or something.
The 1-0 home.
I'm trying to think of the other pitcher, but I can't think of his name. I'm having a hard time thinking of his name. Nope. Don't swing at
Tried
that.
to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2.
I'll tell you what, though, the Mariners have a hell of a farm system.
2-2 the count.
I don't know any of their damn names, but I know that they've restocked their farm.
Now the pitch.
And nobody talks about them.
And another foul
just
ball.
because it's Seattle, but I know that they have some young talent
Another
coming.
2-2 offering.
Stop. Don't swing at that.
And did he hold
Son
up
of
in
a
time?
bitch.
A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run.
And Tigers have
The Red
a
Sox
pretty
do
loaded
hit
minor
in the
league
third.
system.
They're looking to get some momentum going with
Believe
the
it or
bats.
not.
This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season.
They got a lot of young
They
pitching
entered this
coming.
game near the bottom of the league in both runs scored and batting
They have
average,
Casey
which has led to a
Mize,
lot of criticism of just about everyone
Matt
involved.
Manning.
One player told me,
Those are
"We
the
don't
two
deserve a lot
headliners
of
for
praise
them.
for the way we're swinging the bat this year." And
The funny
that's been
thing
a
is,
real
Matt
wake-up
Manning,
call.
his son,
Most
or his
importantly,
dad,
we expect way
is
better of ourselves.
the Indians'
so it's on us as the
announcer,
hitters to
TV
work together
announcer.
and figure this out. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Swing and a liner. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
And that's another thing I talked
Time
about,
for a
Kirby,
check of
with
the
my
standings
one
in the
buddy.
American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves.
He's a
entering
big
the
baseball
play.
fan like me. We're talking about that. Like how the hell are these teams, how are they grading these kids right now when they're not even playing? I don't know how they're putting out a top 100 on these guys.
First offering on its
Like
way.
they always do. I don't know how they grade that
Snatched
right
out
now
of
since
midair
they
at
ain't been
first
playing.
base for route number 2.
How would you grade that? It's like the combine this year. How the hell are they going to
Bringing in
grade that
for his
one?
second
They ain't going to
at-bat,
have an
Christian
NFL
Robinson.
combine.
First time up, he went down looking. Here's the pitch.
I mean, like I said, watch the Senior Bowl tomorrow, because that's the closest thing you're going to get to seeing any kind of combine
Into the
action this
windup,
year.
here comes the 0-1. Grounded to short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error.
I
as
went
side
to the
is
combine
retired.
2 years
Takes
ago.
Just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox. It remains 1-0.
They let a certain amount of people go in. It was pretty cool experience.
All set for the start.
You had
of
to
the
sign
fourth.
these waivers.
Standing in as the DH.
Said you weren't going to pull out your
Francisco
cell phone
Lindor.
and shit. And you just sat there and you had to be quiet for the whole time you were inside the
Here's
stadium.
The first pitch to him.
In fact, I got a little piece of memorabilia from that right here. Hang on. Where is that? Right here. It's a little headpiece. They gave us this. It's a little NFL headpiece you put in your ear. And that's how you listened to everything going on the field. They gave you that headphone to put on your ear, and you listened to what the NFL Network was saying about the prospects as they were going through, and you're sitting in the seats. It was kind of cool. I think we were there for the defensive linemen
Here it comes.
running
0-2.
their drills. It was defensive line and I think
Grounded
the
weakly down the
linebackers.
line toward third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Swing,
Come on, get on
high
that.
drive, left
That's off the
field
wall.
and deep.
Nope. Damn, I thought it
Hernandez
was.
is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. So one away.
So what do you
here with
think?
the
What's
bases
your
empty.
prediction for
That
Super
brings
Bowl?
up Mike Trout.
I know you're picking your Buccaneers.
Here comes the first pitch.
But what do you think the score's going to be?
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
34.
There's a swing and a
Come on, get
high
out of here.
drive into left center field.
Get out of here.
And
Oh,
it's
it's
off
off the
the
wall.
green monster. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
I hate that
And
damn
after
green
that base
monster.
hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You have
You know
no
what?
clue.
And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game
Thing
hitting
is, you
streak
can
so
never,
far.
you can never deny Brady.
One run,
So you
2
guys have
hits,
that going
and no
for you.
errors for the Yankees so far. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I hope the
They
Chiefs.
love the confidence in that pitch
I don't
right
know.
there,
The
going
Chiefs.
right after one of the better hitters on this team.
The only reason I
Not
don't want to
afraid
see them
execute.
win
But he gets back in time, safe
is
at
because that
second
means
base.
that Mahomes is going to be on track to be like Brady. I'm sorry to say that. I know you're a big
So
Brady
that'll
fan,
bring up Josh Bell.
but I
He's
don't
0
want
for
that
1
in
thus
the
far.
AFC. Not when my Browns are so close to being close to that.
First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, not too often
guys-
we see this hitter come outside his game plan. Outside
And see,
the
I
zone,
didn't
but
think.
that pitch
I thought you
was
guys
just
were
so
going to have
tempting.
problems last week, even though you guys beat the shit out of Green Bay in the regular season. I thought that they were going
Now
to come
the
out
0-1.
better.
Hard hit ball to second.
Than what they
Flores
did.
on the slide to first. He's out. So
Your
no
guys'
runs on a
defensive
hit
line
here,
is
no
pretty damn
errors,
good
1
when
man
it's
left
healthy.
on.
You got
down
one
to
of the best
bottom
defensive
half of
lines
inning
around.
number 4. It's the Yankees 1 and the Red Sox nothing.
So if you guys get pressure on him, you guys will be fine.
Ready to go in the bottom.
You guys
of
brought the
fourth.
pressure on
And
Aaron
standing
Rodgers.
in the outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
And that was really a difference in the game.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Was the way your defensive line handled them.
The 0-1 delivery. Popped him up.
So I'm pretty sure, didn't they cause Rodgers to
And
throw
there's
a
the
couple
first
picks?
out.
And I know they sacked him
So
probably
the
3 or
base is
4
empty
times
here
at
with
least.
1 away, and striding into the plate
And I'm
next
pretty
will
sure
be
Kansas
Teoscar
City's
Hernandez.
offensive line's banged up right now.
Here comes the first pitch.
That's why I wished we would have done more to him.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
I truly
And he
think though,
misses
if we
with
would
it
have
1-1.
if we would have beat the Chiefs, I think we would have beat Buffalo. If they would have played like they did against Kansas City last week, we would have beat Buffalo.
Grounded weakly toward third. On to first.
Yeah, I
and
know
there
they
are 2
picked him
down.
off, but I'm pretty sure the defensive line might have caused that.
In now, Wilmer Flores.
Because they were
2 away in the
pressuring
inning,
him.
And Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
I know they had
Yeah,
3 or
he's
4
really
sacks.
found a groove
And they
the
had him
mound.
on
It's
his
been
ass a couple
impressive to
times.
watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Yeah, Pierre
Soft
Paul,
liner
he's
to the left side, but little
he's
trouble
like a
handling
damn
this one
legend,
down there
living
at third
legend,
as
man.
That will end the inning. Down in
He's
order
Mr.
go the
Clutch
Red
too in
Sox. They
postseason.
trail this one 1
I mean,
to
that
nothing.
goes back to his days in New York. He's got to be getting up there too. He's got,
Digging
fuck,
in
he's
now
probably,
for the Yankees,
what, 32,
David Bote,
33 now?
0
Is
for
he
1
that
for
old?
him here in this one.
I mean, I know he's younger than us, but
Ready to deliver. Here's
You
the
know
first
what I mean.
pitch. Good
That's still old
fastball
for
as
the
he gets
NFL.
swing and a miss.
amazing he plays like that too with the...
And it's 1-1.
Has he still got that screwed up finger from them damn fireworks? Where he blew his fingers off?
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Yeah, that's the thing we couldn't do to him.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
Myles Garrett hadn't been the same since he came back from COVID. That COVID fucked him up.
Gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And
I think
there's
he
out
had like
number 1.
two or three sacks from when he came back from COVID. Before
Next for New
COVID, he
York,
had like 11 or
Andres
12.
Jimenez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out.
And then
his
he
last
only had
time
2 the rest of the year.
up. Here's
some
the
shit
first
like
pitch
that.
to him.
So I'm hoping that didn't like ruin his
Windup
damn
and
career.
the 1-0 pitch. Maybe trying
That
to
would be
back
something.
him up a bit there with
We
the
just
fastball.
paid him all that money.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been
Hopefully they
raking
figure
lately.
out something
It all
about that
starts with his pitch
COVID,
selection. Two great
where they
takes,
can
and
get their
he's
lung
almost dared
capacity
the pitcher,
back.
Just go ahead and challenge him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, he was.
Hey,
You
he's had
saw that.
great
Yeah,
command
he
all
was.
day. Want to see
He'd
how
come in,
aggressive
play
he
2
is in the
downs, and then
zone
he'd
with a
be out for
three-ball count.
3 or 4 downs, and then come back for 2 downs and be out for
Here's
another
the
3 or 4.
3-0. Fouled off.
He was not the same when he came back.
The 3-1 pitch.
I will say, however, Olivier
Lifted down the
Vernon,
line in left.
he
Hernandez
picked it
is
up
in
when
pursuit. He
Miles
gets there,
got
and
hurt.
that's the second out.
Well, had COVID. They won't be able. They won't re-sign
Trying to
him.
pick things
I
up
doubt it
where he
unless
left off.
he
Pedro
takes some
Severino.
1-year
He
deal.
went deep in his first at bat, and we'll see what
That's,
he's got in store for us here.
And
That's
been
friendly
the
to
entire
Cleveland.
offense so far in this one. They've been shut
I
down
personally
other than
don't want
that.
him back, but
Fouled away.
just because I know how he plays,
Into the
he'll go
windup.
10
Here
weeks
comes
without
the
a sack,
0-1.
and then he'll get 10 sacks in 5 games. He's that
Swing
kind
and
of
a miss, and
guy.
he's behind in the count.
I'd rather have a
0-2.
guy that's going to get me a
Yeah,
sack
Matty,
a
he's
game,
had
and I
these
know I'm
guys on
going to
a
get that.
proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
And he fouls this one off.
And see, I haven't seen the whole details on that.
Another 0-2
Eduardo,
count.
didn't they say something? It was some kind of heart problems or some shit he's having.
Great job right there.
I mean, I saw
Scrambling
the
a nasty
article, but I
breaking
didn't
ball off the
look
plate.
into it hardcore.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in
Oh,
there.
you son
On
of
the
a bitch.
8th
Why did you
pitch of the
swing, bro?
at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. But they
I know it was some kind of
back now at
heart
Fenway
problems
Park,
or
and
something,
here's
I thought
Heidi
they
Wackney
said.
with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs. So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. 2-0 now. Here's the pitch.
Yeah, that's what I
Great
thought it was
AB
some
up
kind of
until
heart
this
problems.
point. A
And
walk
yeah,
right here could really
that's
just
crazy.
infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And that misses
Shit.
ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Yeah, the salaries
Red
are
Sox
getting
DH Garrett Cooper.
salaries
comes
are
into
getting out
this
of
at-bat
hand.
0 for 1 in the ball game. The second for 1 on to
Competitive
first, and
edge
they
is
get
going
them
to start
both.
getting out of hand, like unreal
That's good
this year.
athleticism
especially
here by
in
the pitcher
baseball.
getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then
Since there is no
hustles his
salary
way
cap.
over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough
Like I said, there's going to be
3-6-1
8
double play.
teams. There'll be 8 teams that are
Now the pitch.
super mega teams, and then you're gonna have, you'll probably have like 4 or 5 that are right on that fringe of being decent.
The windup and the 0-1.
Then there's gonna be a nice big old pile of shit for your teams like the Indians, the fucking Pirates, the Tigers, so to speak, teams like that.
And
Like I said,
it's fouled
you know,
away.
it's gonna be like that. And COVID only makes
The
it worse,
1-2.
just because you can't
It's the top of the
put
zone. He struck him out looking.
fans in the stands.
Red Sox go down quietly.
I do think they're going to
They're
get some
down
fans in
1-0.
the stands, though, for baseball this year. But
Top half of the 6th
down here,
about to
like
get
I was-
started, and
I
set
was
to go
saying,
is the second baseman, Scott
for
Kingery.
football, we
No
we
balls
got to
and
have
1
like
strike.
10,000 people in
Kingery,
the stands
a
for football.
27-year-old, is a middle infielder by trade, of course.
I think the
usually
Browns and the
shortstop,
Bengals
but
will
they've
both
got him
allow
at second base in
10,000.
this one.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got some of the best hands in the game. It doesn't matter. Shorts.
A swing and a
Get off
drive
there.
sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the
That was
out-of-town
Scott Kingery
scoreboard.
there.
And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's
I'm
in
waiting
at
for him to
second base
take
with a
off for the
double.
for the Phillies.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended.
He ever takes
right
off,
arm
man, he
tucked up against his body.
he could
barrel
be
the bat all
really,
over the
really
ball, and he smokes it
crazy
right off the
weapon
ball.
for somebody.
Behind
Well,
the
for
air.
the
There it
Phillies.
goes.
See ya. Off the fucking pesky pole.
So a
There
two-run
we
homer
go.
down the line in right field. 8th home run on the season for him as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
They call that the pesky pole down there. It's only 302 feet away, but this ball somehow stays fair and clanks right off of it for a homer. I'm sure the guy on the mound has a
That was
different
pretty.
name for that pole, but I'm not sure we could say that on the air.
I hate the Red
Now the Red
Sox.
Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound.
I've hated
And he's
them.
going to motion for his bullpen here.
some
That'll
time.
do it for the starter tonight.
That
He'll
dates
wind up
it dates
lasting
back
just
to when
5
they
innings
won
here.
the
Didn't pitch all that
freaking
poorly, yet he's gone
World
nonetheless.
Series back in the 2000s. I couldn't stand them. And then oddly enough, we get Tito as our manager, and I love Tito. Don't get me wrong, but
So here's Francisco Lindor now.
I just
And
didn't like
first
the
pitch
Red
to him
Sox,
is
and I
off
still
the plate
don't.
For a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit well again.
Oh my God, I got another
down
one?
the right field
No, it went
line.
foul.
And that'll
Damn.
wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. So 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Another
Come
one
on.
sent foul. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit in the air down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck
Yeah,
out of the pitcher.
I would love
You
to
keep
see the
fouling
Blue
these pitches
Jays
off. Maybe one misses over the heart
do
of the
good
plate.
this year.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2.
I was telling Joel, and I was just messing
This is
around,
hit
but
high in the air out toward
I don't know.
left
Maybe
center.
I'm not messing
Long
around.
run for the
If Indians
center
go trading
fielder.
Jose
He
Ramirez,
gets there to make the play for
As
the
much
first
as I
out of the inning.
say it has to be done, since they went ahead and got rid of
And
Lindor
that'll
and
bring Mike
everything
Trout
they
to
got
the
rid of
dish.
last
Was
year.
a 2-bagger for him in his last
Um,
at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit
I
last
seriously
time
might
up.
start rooting
Looked
for the
it
damn
up in
Yankees.
the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Still only 1 out in the
Hell, I
inning.
don't even know what their damn nickname's going to be after this year.
And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Vincent has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love
Yeah,
to bring
Blue Jays
a guy
definitely
in that they know one thing.
don't
He's
be
gonna
there.
Throw strikes and not beat himself. And
Especially
this
if you
guy
guys
is
go get
certainly
a
not afraid to attack
top of the
strike
rotation
zone.
guy, like you said. You got Kirby Yates now.
Ripped down the line. This is a foul ball as the count holds
I mean,
steady
that
at
was-
1-2.
He's a little bit better than Giles.
Here it comes. Just hung in there on that one. Bases
What are you
are
telling me
empty,
get
one
out of
man
here
out.
about?
Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look
About
at the
rooting
league
for the
leaders in
Yankees?
hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So a runner at first now with 1 away.
'Cause, I mean,
that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt.
It's just the way
Set
the
and
market
the
is
pitch.
now. I know
Fouled
the
off.
Yankees are going to try to win every year. They'll spin
The
to
0-1
try to
pitch.
win.
Fastball well outside.
And I can't hate on them
That's
for
a
it
great
because
call
they're
right
allowed
there.
to.
Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base.
It's kind of
Almost
like the
a
Dodgers. I
hybrid
mean,
pitch out.
everybody
Great
hates the
for a
Dodgers,
catcher if
but
that guy's running.
I'm
Easy
not going to hate
transfer
on it if
throw
they're going to
second
shell out
base.
the money to
Pitch out.
do
Nothing
it.
doing. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
I figured that's what you're talking about.
2-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game
I
plan.
don't
out of the hitter
mind.
right here.
See,
that ball
I
was at his eyes.
I liked Jeter and I liked A-Rod. I didn't really like A-Rod, but
And
I was a
that
big
will end
Jeter
up a
fan
foul
back in the
ball.
day. He's still one of my favorites.
Another try at 2-2.
We could see the runner in motion here.
Yeah,
on a
that's
3-2
exactly what
count
I
with
say
1
about
out.
it. I mean, if
There's
they're
a
not
pretty
going
good chance he's going to get a
to
pitch
enforce
to
the
swing
salary
at,
cap
and if
on
not,
it, then
it's ball four
you know,
anyways.
why hate your damn owner? And that's how I hate the Dolans. Good lord.
And he gets
Get
him
in
to
there.
pop it up on the right side of the infield. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
There's nothing
Dan, as
more
a
than
former
I'd
pitcher,
love to
Are
see
you
that
privy to this guy?
owners
Well,
of
he's
our
been
teams
swinging
just
the
sell
bat
it.
well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning to this season.
Josh Bell stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. He's ready. Now the pitch.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-0. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to 3rd. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double
was a good
play
pitch.
and that retires.
And
Riding in for Boston,
buckled me up.
Cedric Waters will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, and that they've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Gene Segura. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes.
All right,
here.
Mr. Kirby, I
Strike
appreciate
1
you
to start
stopping
the
by,
at-bat.
buddy. Have a good night. And I'm sure I will run into you tomorrow on Joel's stream. Or if I stream tomorrow night, you're more than welcome to stop by and say hello. Appreciate it, buddy.
Drilled
Have a
to
good night.
first, taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The bat.
Into the box now, Christian
Appreciate
Robinson.
that, buddy.
He was a ground
I
out
look
victim
forward
last
to it.
time up.
We can talk about how I like the
Ready to deliver.
Yankees.
Here's the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. On the ground to 3rd. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Taylor Widener is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie.
Later, man.
Fastball swung on and missed.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
That was horrible.
Now batting.
Standing in, Andres Jimenez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger's in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Pedro Severino will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. 1-0 the count. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Hey guys, that's a great job of hitting right there. Pitcher executes his pitch down and away below the knees, and a right-handed batter is able to stay inside and push it through the 3-4 hole. Nothing you can do.
And in steps Scott Kingery, as a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. I'm set with the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 2 out with the man at first. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses that balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Yanks leave 1, but they lead it 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder Cody Bellinger.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Hit to short. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in, Wilmer Flores. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead.
Belted high and deep into right center. Right fielder looking up, still ranging back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. Out in front of it, strike one.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Kingery's there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte.
Well, you don't see that every day, Matt. A home run on a fastball that is away and off the plate that he went out and hooked it. If I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking to myself, I've got to make this guy a little bit more uncomfortable, not let him get those arms extended. I'd have to think about pitching this guy inside in this at-bat.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Hard hit to first. Right to him. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive, base hit to right.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2. On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Now batting.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. As a look, now the pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
In now, Josh Bell, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Row, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Count even at 2-2. And the pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's 5-1 Yanks. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and striding forward the designated hitter, Garrett Cooper.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Emilio Pagan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Now at the plate, Cedric Waters. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
The fuck was that?
D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going. Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, David Bodie. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will land untouched. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. A shot down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next,
ready now, Andres Jimenez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that misses for ball 1. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. This is on the ground over to first.
Nope.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next to the Yankees.
Riding in once again, Pedro Severino. He singled his last time up. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
I should have crushed that.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this. Stepping up to the plate, Christian Robinson. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And he takes ball 1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And there's one gone to start the bottom of the ninth.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in now, Cody Bellinger. His prior history in this matchup, he's a .333 hitter. Number 57 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 57.
First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Teoscar Hernandez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0 from the stretch. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Runners on first with one down. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Misses, ball 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Wilmer Flores waits on deck. Kingery's there. One there. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one, but a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The New York Yankees led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Adrian Morejon earns the win, his second, as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. So that's a wrap for us.
Jesus, they're all getting hurt.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Looking first at the American League East, the New York Yankees combined to allow only 4 hits as they took down the Red Sox on the road 5-1. The St. Louis Cardinals knocked out 10 hits as a team as they blew out Baltimore 7-1. The Toronto Blue Jays combined for 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 7-5. Carlos Carrasco grabbed the victory with his 10 Ks, leading the Indians to the win over the Rays 1-0. The Tigers took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 3-2. The Royals sent 3 balls into the seats as they went home with a walk-off against the Athletics 5-4. The Seattle Mariners allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 5-0. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim got 12 hits in this one as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 6-2. The Pittsburgh Pirates beat the Braves in Atlanta 4-3. The Marlins nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 7-4. The Phillies held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 5-0. The Dodgers' third baseman, number 29, plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies, helping the Dodgers grab the win over the Mets 8-0. The Arizona Diamondbacks grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 4-1. The Milwaukee Brewers combined to give up just 5 hits as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 2-0. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.
Screw it, let's play a 50. Come on, beat the ground. Beat the ground. Oh, I was fucking close. Fucking yes, the right team. Shit, I got another diamond. Another diamond. Nope. Almost Gary Cole. Holy shit, he's 65,000. Alright. Got another diamond. Hold this. For sale. Hey, how's it going, man? How you doing tonight, buddy? Just opening some packs right now. Oh, not too bad, man. Opening packs and just doing some stuff with Team Affinity. I appreciate you subscribing, man. Yeah, just doing some Team Affinity with my packs right now that I'm just redeeming. You play the show a lot. I'm assuming you do if you're checking this out. You can see I almost got every Team Affinity. I'm just working on Oakland, Texas, Arizona. Oh, you stream of sports cards. Okay. That's pretty cool. What kind of sports cards you got there? Got all kinds, I'm assuming. Mainly baseball, I got you. Got any of those Mickey Mantles? Or Ty Cobb? Yeah, no shit, man. We'd all be I wouldn't be doing this shit. It's freaking Cobb, Mantle, Ruth. Throw Nolan Ryan in there too. Let's see. I might play me a. What am I gonna do? I might play me a franchise game here real quick. Team that I drafted. This is a team I drafted, and it's 2 years into the franchise. Let's see. Take Severino out. Give him a day up. I ain't giving him a day off. Fuck him. He can play. Tell you what I am gonna do though. I'm gonna give Trout a day off. Give him a day off from the field. Them damn Pokemon cards, man. Those I'm 35, dude, and I know those still probably bring a pretty penny. Some of those cards. I know how crazy that was when I was a kid. People collecting them damn things. So I can imagine some of them's probably still worth something. Hell, My brother, he had some of them damn Beanie Babies. I know those were freaking huge when I was a kid. Oh, okay, that's more power to you there. It's hard to keep those damn things, you know. I mean, if you're collecting them, more power to you, man. Because I know people just want to make a hot buck off stuff nowadays.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Red Sox baseball.
Hell, I ain't got nothing worth
next.
a damn, really, that's worth anything. Now my brother, he had some, he had a Dan Marino rookie card. I know it was worth something at one time, but
Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's not too hard to figure out.
I've never had luck with cards, really.
Having a big year. Look at that ERA, sub 1.0 ERA on the season. He's been nearly untouchable up to this point, and we should have a fun time watching this guy do what he does on the mound today in this one.
Stepping in, Ketel Marte, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Ah, damn it. Can't see my score now. I'm going to have to adjust my camera in a second.
Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Yeah. I've never had luck with pulling
Nothing in 2 count
cards
and the pitch.
like that.
He pulls this one into right. Bellinger is there and he has it for the out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
I gotta adjust this damn camera real quick, man. Give me 1 second. Adjust this camera. The PS5, it's pretty damn smooth. The only thing it lacks right now is games for it, but download time is tremendous.
So here's Francisco Lindor now.
Used to take me on the PS4
As he pops the first pitch foul
and
behind
see
the plate.
my damn
That
camera
batting
didn't
average
adjust
for
yet.
Pushing very close to 400. 10 home runs, 18 driven in.
Let's see something here real quick. I'm still learning this damn thing. Give me 1 second. See, and I'm still like learning how to adjust this camera and shit on here. But PS5, it moves so much faster than the PS4 did.
But fouled off to the left.
It would take me
got a mistake right there, but missed
4 or 5 hours to download a PS4 game.
0-2 count. Heater caught too much.
If I want to download a game on here, it takes me about 25-30 minutes.
Appeal it down to third.
That's no shit.
No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1.
It moves a lot faster, and it's just a lot smoother.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And
yeah, I'm not lying.
Lindor
Download time's
2 down now.
So much better.
Stepping up now, Mike Trout, and he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing.
It is less loud.
High in the air into left field. It
sometimes
off the billboard,
sometimes
and
it'll
here.
sound like a damn jet going off, but it only does that for about 30 seconds.
It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. Number
it's not very loud at
for him
all.
on the season, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that. And they
Got
take
me a
the
home
lead.
run right out the gate.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
I still got to figure out
He'll look
this
at a
damn
fastball
camera though,
too high for ball one.
so I can see the damn score.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey,
Yeah,
I
this
love
is
that
bugging
pitch
shit
right
out
there.
of me 'cause I
Better
can't see my damn
execution
pitch
after
count.
just giving up an extra base hit.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Oh,
Now this ball's hit deep
That's
to
off
left
the
field.
wall.
And it bangs off the monster. Not in
I'll take
time, and he's in there with a double.
As a pitcher,
But
you
as
love
you can
to assert
see,
your authority early
one
on
thing
in the
I do
game, but
collect, I
it
do
hasn't
have-
happened so far out here.
I do have
That's
quite a
home
few
run
baseballs
and a double
behind me
against
there
him now,
that I
and we're
collect
still in the
signatures.
first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn
I
this
got a
around.
Bob Feller ball back there, mainly Cleveland Indians players throughout the years. I got Bob Feller back there.
Josh
I got
Bell,
CC
the next to
Sabathia
hit.
back there.
This is hit pretty well out to left field. Ranging back is
Oh,
Hernandez.
shit, that's off the wall.
Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0
Yeah, I got CC
ball game.
Sabathia, Bob Feller.
That's one of the beauties of playing
I'm
in
trying to think
Fenway right there. Most places
my
that's
other
a
big
double
ones
or
were.
a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it?
I got
to
Charlie
second?
Nagy
Because if
back
it
there.
caroms,
I don't know if you
that
remember
left fielder
him.
fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. And that's a heck of a job.
He was a pretty good Cleveland Indians
And
pitcher.
that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Wow, he was awfully good in his last one. A complete game victory. We'll see if he'll be as good in this one as he was in his previous start.
Gene Segura.
And I'm
is
not
in to
just
start
limited
things
to
off as he looks at a ball to
what you
start
got
the
there.
inning 1-0. And as the Yankees get
Okay, you got
started
present
here tonight,
time
guys,
stuff. That's
they've had
good,
it
though,
go in the
man.
last 10 games. They're 7-3
I'd
over
be
that stretch,
holding on to
including a win
everything with
last
Mike
time
Trout
out.
right
Yeah,
now.
Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that
He's
first
today's
run up on
Mickey
the board.
Mantle.
And that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2-spot to give their pitcher a
Oh,
chance
no
to
shit,
relax and go out
2009?
and pound the strike zone.
How
This
old
team
are
has
you,
been
Kevin?
playing red-hot baseball
I'm 35. I've been watching baseball since I was 10 years old.
Here's the 1-1.
So I've been watching baseball the last 25 years. Oh, you're only 18? Okay. Yeah. I mean, you're still young. You're still young, my friend. You got a favorite team? What's your favorite baseball team? Or do you really don't have a team, you just like players?
And it's gone.
Because I know that's how a lot of the younger kids are now. Oh, you Giants fan? Okay.
So it's a solo home run to lead
So
off the bottom
you
of
got
the
to see a
first.
little bit of
Second home run early in
good
the
Giants
year,
baseball
and the
here
Red
in the last
Sox
few
are on the
years. I
board.
mean,
It's
not
now 2-1.
like the last year or two, but you know what I mean. You got to see them win a title.
Right here. Want to get your fans involved?
Yeah, you
Lead
got to
off
see
there
them
and
win
take 'em
this
deep in
3.
your home yard.
Trust me, I know it's hard times. It's
So
hard
now
time
to play
right now to
Christian
be
Robinson.
a Cleveland Indians fan watching everybody
Ball 1-0.
get dealt away.
And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit
Yeah,
of a slow start
I mean the
this year.
Indians. We've been good the last few years, but yeah,
1-0.
it's hard being a small market fan
Hey, sometimes it doesn't go exactly according to plan.
But you guys usually spend money, so
donuts all game. Both teams are able to score.
Trust me, you guys will be spending it sooner or later.
2-1 to count.
Oh, the Rockies, yeah, dude, that was that was a ripoff. Austin Gomer, he's the only one I knew out of that trade. Wow, I left that up.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
I mean, they got two players I've never heard of.
Center. Franco is calling for it. 1 out.
Yeah, you guys did spend a lot of money on Longoria.
Cody.
And
striding into the box.
I mean,
Cody Bellinger. 1 run
Longoria
in
probably
so
is a big glaring
good fastball down
signing
the
you guys have had as recent.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter.
Don't expect too many pitches. You and I both know you guys will spend the money when the time comes to start competing
Nothing
again.
In 2 count and the pitch.
It's just hard right now with the Dodgers
and he gets him to pop it up, and this is going to wind up a
the Padres in your division. I mean, hell, I seen something the other day where they said they were going to sign Fernando Tatis to a long-term deal. I said, why the hell are you going to do that when you can get away with paying him freaking peanuts right now?
Franco backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Oh, I'm sure that didn't make you too happy watching them win that. I know that Giants and Dodgers rivalry is
infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
One of the biggest. It might. I think the only other rivalry might be New York and Boston. That might be bigger than that rivalry.
A little quick on that
I've seen funny, well, not funny stories, but you know what I mean, like full-blown like gang riots and stuff break out.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Luckily here in Ohio, we don't have none of that stuff. But
around first, he's digging for second, and now that'll hop over
we don't have no
so he'll be
crazy stuff like that.
With 2 away on a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder
has
I live in, chance to make a play on.
I live in
Next
Columbus.
Thing you know, the relievers in the pen have
all my
ball to warm
favorite teams. I'm a Browns fan. I'm an Indians fan.
Olson. And he's looking to turn
I don't really follow
around.
NBA, but if I had to pick one, it'd be the Cavs.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. With runners in scoring position this season, Olson has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to 2-1 to the Red Sox.
As you can see, I'm using probably one of your favorite players, Clayton Kershaw.
Hernandez stands at second with 2 gone. Hit hard back up the middle.
And he's getting beat up.
Into center field, base hit. Marte gloves it. The relay. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Yeah, I wanted the Indians to win just because I'm a damn Indians fan, but the Cavs. The thing is with that, I mean, yeah, it helped the city out to get a title finally. It's been, what,
and that'll bring up Wilson
40, 50 years since they've had. What am I doing? Why are you throwing that there? I threw that damn ball a second. What the hell am I doing?
Now at the plate, Wilmer Flores. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first.
But yeah,
no balls in 1 strike.
The thing is with Cleveland sports, the Browns,
ready with the 0-1.
That is the mecca in town, so to speak. They don't care if you go 0-16.
And on 0-2,
they will still be praised over the Indians, over the Cavs, any of that.
0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
You predicted that? That's a that's a pretty tall order to predict a Rajay Davis home run.
Now a rocket deep down the line.
See, he's not much of a
and
power
it's
hitter,
off
but
the green monster. And the runner
that's pretty damn
third crosses
impressive.
the plate.
Called that.
Hey, this pitcher better make an
I'll give you
adjustment.
that.
That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning. to
He's
open up
known
this
for
game.
stealing bases.
Cooper.
Boy, I'm
That'll
getting beat
bring
up
in
right
Garrett
now.
Cooper. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning
Yeah.
for them.
Yeah, 2
Yeah,
on
I mean,
here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning.
He
back.
never had a hit
A
like that in
here
his
could
life,
really
I can tell you
fire up
that.
dugout.
Marte fields it
Till
cleanly.
that fucking moment.
And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
That was a tough.
There's
That was a
hard
tough
hit ground ball.
series
Pitcher not able
to
to
watch.
get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it
But
back
I've been
right
through.
where it
I've
came
been
from.
through
At the plate,
the '97 World Series. Watch.
Pitch, he grounds foul.
Watched us
Given
blow
the
that.
situation, he's got an opportunity to break this
Watched
game
us blow a
wide
lead in the
open.
'95 series to Atlanta.
The 0-1 offering. Changeup
I've watched
gets him out
them.
in front for
I've
strike
watched the
2.
Indians
He put himself
be
in a
up
good
3
position,
games to
jumping ahead 0-2
1
with the
and
bases loaded. Now we'll
lose to
see
the
if he can finish it
Yankees,
off.
the fucking Red Sox, you name it. It's Heartbreak City, that's for sure.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
And that's
3
not
runs
even
already
telling you
home
all
here.
the Browns shit that's happened. The Browns stuff multiplies
He
what's
strikes
happened
him
to
out
the
here, so
Indians.
he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired.
Fucking
So
team
all in all,
moving.
they're fortunate to give up
All the
just 3 in the
fumbles
inning
and
as
shit
they
they had in
wind
the
up
80s where
escaping
they
the bases
cost
loaded
themselves
jam.
going to the Super Bowl.
1 inning in the books here.
So it's
Leading
hard being a
off the
Cleveland
inning,
fan, I can tell you that
Franco.
much.
And they'll need him to get something going here. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across
Yeah,
and catching a lot of plate. And if he
I
stays
highly
back,
doubt
he's
it,
gonna
but
drive that thing with some
that would be
serious
something,
authority.
wouldn't it?
Behind 0-2 now.
That would be something.
Now
The thing is, we always have good pitching.
And a check swing
And
here.
pitching
They'll
does go
appeal it
far,
down to
but
third. No swing, says
We
Woody
have
Keller. It's
absolutely
ball 1.
no offense
Here he
now
comes
outside
on
of
ball and
Jose
2 strikes.
Ramirez, and
Check
they're talking about
swing,
trading him
no
now
swing,
too.
says the home plate umpire.
I saw
Ball
Atlanta
2.
was
Wow, that pitch wasn't even
interested
close.
in
He
him,
almost
so
chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even
they
more.
go
in the
trade
next
him.
one.
We ain't gonna have no offense at all.
Full count now. 3-2. Breaking ball
swung at a bad
on in
one.
the dirt. Ramos has got it, and the throw is there to record the first out.
That's another guy. If you collect
Pedro
cards,
Severino digs in at the plate.
if you find
He's
Wander
ready for
Franco,
his
that's
first
one you
at
probably
bat
want
of
to
this
hold on
early
to too.
season contest.
He's supposed to be the real deal
Now pitch on the way.
when he comes up.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and here's a drive.
Ooh.
Well hit out to straightaway center.
We got her. All right.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if
Yeah,
they
them
continue to
Chromes,
pitch
I've heard-
him on the outer part of the
I've
plate,
heard those are
look
pretty
out, this guy's going to do
legit
some
when
major
it comes to the
damage.
cards and stuff.
Andres Gimenez the next to bat.
Andre.
As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike
Now, this is
1.
one of the guys
He's
that the Indians
definitely
got
off
for
to a
Lindor.
fast start in the early part of the
Gimenez.
season.
I don't know how well he's going to do, but I know at one point he was a top 100 prospect.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a
I
ball
am
he had
swinging
no
that shit right
chance
now,
of
man.
making contact with.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an
This
off-speed
camera is
pitch,
still
but
bugging
instead,
me out
he gets
'cause
the
I can't see the
fastball
score.
way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
Let me see something here real quick, man. I'm going to pause this for a second. I'm going to try to fix this. There, I got that
Into
shit
the
fixed
box
now.
Ketel Marte. As he takes a fastball off the plate for
That's
a
the
ball,
thing with this
1-0.
PS5.
2 out,
It's just
nobody
so
on.
hard for me to find some of this shit. Oh my
well
god.
behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Swinging and missing easy pitches right now, man.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Going back is Bellinger on the warning track. He makes the catch.
There's another one of your favorite players probably right there too, Bellinger.
A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Last half of the second set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Gene Segura.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
That's
a Giants fan. I'm assuming you're a Warriors fan. Probably 49ers fan too, right?
Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Christian.
Now to the plate, Christian Robinson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Well, at least you're staying true to your colors.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point.
You're keeping it in the city. That's good.
Popped up, back behind second. Franco is there for it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Yeah, football, I've always liked football,
too. What
too.
they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took
football
him
and
up
baseball
the ladder,
mainly with
and
me.
he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
I won't lie to you, though. When LeBron was in town, I watched the Cavs more.
Cody Bellinger stands
I haven't watched the whole game since he left.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between.
It's just hard to watch the shit
in the dugout
when you know your team ain't going to do good.
Coming out for the second.
Kershaw looks in. Here's the 0-2. The bouncer to the left side.
What are you doing?
And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in
Took
this
the
one.
wrong angle at that.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Runners off for second. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
That's a swipe in the bag. And this catcher, he throws really well, too. So that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Gonna have to make something
Shit,
happen.
you're probably 3 hours back right now, aren't you? 2 o'clock, well, 10 after 2 here.
A 1-2 pitch.
Oh, I hung
Chopper to
that.
short.
But I got lucky.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for the Red
3 hours
Sox.
back.
2 innings complete.
I've only been to California once.
With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor
went to
gets
Los
ready
Angeles
to kick off the inning.
down there. Checked out all the beaches around there. I liked it. Sure beats the weather here in Ohio. Good Lord. I think it's like 20 degrees here tonight.
The windup and the 0-1.
But it probably gets pretty chilly up there in San Fran.
0-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners
I believe
locked
it.
in, and now he's raising eye
It was
levels.
expensive as hell in Los Angeles.
No chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball.
I was only there for a week.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
That was like back in 2011.
0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Oh, that's gone.
High in the air. There it goes.
See ya.
See ya.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs.
Of course, I gotta have
one
Lindor on my
game.
team.
There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
I got Trout.
Up next,
and that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball.
I drafted
It's
this
0-1.
team, but I signed Lindor in the offseason.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side.
I should have crushed that.
So a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting.
One out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning. And stepping in, the power hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Yeah, the Cardinals should be looking pretty nice this year.
And this
Goldschmidt
is knocked down on the mound.
Arenado now.
He's able to recover, and he gets the 2nd out at first.
Now
digging in to try it again. Josh Bell looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1.
Should be interesting though. Hopefully the fans get back in the stands this year for baseball.
Ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 4-3 Bombers.
He hit the shit out of that ball.
Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
So
Stepping
you,
in, Matt Olson.
You got
He'll be the one to
PS4
start
or
things here against Clayton
what,
Kershaw.
you got gaming system, I'm assuming?
Matt Olson.
PS4, yep.
Here comes the
yeah,
first
my
pitch.
PS4.
And boy, a high
I have
strike call
original
there. That's not all that consistent,
PS4
but
from
it's
the
strike
original
1.
launch date, and it's holding up pretty well too. Still,
And
haven't
it's
played it
quickly
as
0-2.
much, obviously now, but it held up too. I had to do a couple things to it. I had to open it up and
Here's Kershaw with another 0-2.
I had to take a piece of metal off the disc tray because it kept wanting to eject the disc. It would just randomly turn on at night
After
and spit disc out. It was crazy. That was the only problem I had with that
Say, I'm going to
PS4.
throw one way off the plate and see
But
if he'll chase it. Didn't
I took a
happen.
piece of metal off the disc
Swing and a
tray,
miss as he ran the fastball right by him
and
for
sure
the
enough,
first
it
out.
stopped.
Boy, there's nothing better from a
ejecting
pitcher's
disc.
standpoint than watching that high fastball.
That was the only problem I
High
had with my
piece of cheese,
PS4.
swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. 2
Damn,
balls
he
and
is
no
wild
strikes
right
to
now.
Ramos. Ramos, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really
Man,
points to
I
the
cannot buy a
consistency
strike.
he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Hit hard on the ground.
What's the
towards
weather
second.
like out there out
Reined
west
in.
right now?
Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is
I
in
bet it sure
control
beats
now,
20
2 away.
degrees. And we're supposed to get 4 to 6 inches of snow. tomorrow night into Monday morning.
Kershaw's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. He's got it.
Yeah, I'm sure it gets cold up there.
And with that, the inning comes to a close.
I've heard that like Northern California is way different
Red Sox go down
than Southern, obviously. I know you guys got mountains and shit.
All set for the start of the inning, and into bat next it'll be Alex
I don't know
Dickerson.
about San Fran, but I know you guys got mountains there in California.
The first pitch. Ball one.
I've always wanted to see that town.
Swing and a miss. Blew it right
Golden
by
Gate
him.
Bridge and all that good
It's
shit.
a ball and a strike.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down.
I know Alcatraz is there, the prison. I'd like to see that damn thing.
1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time
I am just swinging at everything right now.
And there's the second out as he squeezes it while standing on the mound.
Coming to the plate now, Pedro Severino. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. A ball and no strikes. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
Let's get a hit, guys. Come on.
Count now, a ball and a strike.
Let's keep this inning alive.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line.
There we go.
He finds the short porch for a home run. A solo shot down the line in right. His second of the game, and it's now 5-3.
Damn, that was his second of the game.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Andres Jimenez. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Pops this one up.
So you still in school, Kevin? Or?
Untouched. Both teams with 6 hits so far.
I know you said you're 18. I know that's.
Get his arms extended. A great pitch there.
I guess you could still be in high school.
Yankees do get 1 on the solo home. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Garrett Cooper.
Things not looking very good so far.
Yeah,
we're still in the middle.
Man, when I was in school, man, if this damn Corona stuff would have broke out when I was in school.
The last thing they want to do is to try to
college freshman, all right,
and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
That's good. What you studying? What you studying to be?
High in the air out to center field. Marte is right there, 1 down. Standing in, Cedric Waters. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Undecided.
No balls and a strike.
Hey, you think
I tried school for a whole semester.
A credit to him.
When I was 19.
He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
I was going to try to be a photographer.
And
I wanted to
this one off.
do like photography for sports and shit, but I never followed through with it, man.
And the 0-2 pitch.
And I regret it every day that I didn't go to school.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there.
But sometimes school, sometimes it isn't for everybody.
It becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Now a swing and a chance for Goldschmidt over at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Let's get the
down
whooping
in order
sticks
go
back
the Red
out.
Sox. They're still down 5-3. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Ketel Marte. First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Damn
Popped
it.
him up. Ramos has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and with it comes Francisco.
Sucks they ain't got too much. Ain't got no football really to watch this weekend.
Fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it.
Got the Senior Bowl tomorrow.
Differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
That's tomorrow afternoon.
And it's fouled away.
Can watch all the college kids.
Hit in the air down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Trying to
See,
send him
I'm
packing
mixed
for
on the
second
Super
time.
Bowl because
this is swung on and missed. So it's
in one hand you got the greatest quarterback
I think that
of all time,
is a big reason why he's able to
and then you got the best thing going right now at quarterback.
So that tells me he's doing a nice job.
I really don't care who wins,
out front.
but I
really
think
finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
I think Tampa's going to win. Just because
base hit into center field.
If their defensive line does what they did to Aaron Rodgers last week,
2 hits for him on the night, and as that graphic shows
I think they're going to win.
Leads the Yankees in
their
that
offense. Brady's got too many weapons, man. And don't get me wrong, Mahomes has 2 really good weapons too.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. He gets a shot
I think
to
Tampa's
hit here
going
in
to
the
win.
inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not.
I could care less which team wins, though.
And give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing
because with Kansas City,
changes dramatically.
I don't want to see them win just because they knocked my Browns out. But
he's set. Here it comes.
Yeah, I don't even care about this Super Bowl.
Into action, a left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw.
I would have rather seen like Buffalo had a chance to play for it. I like seeing new teams get in there. Get tired of seeing Brady win every year. And we're going to be saying the same thing if Mahomes wins this one.
So it's no runs on
a hit,
no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up.
It'll be Mahomes every year.
Ready for another shot now. Christian Robinson. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. Ball 1.
But I think at the end of the day, I think it'll be Tampa.
Fouled off. Kershaw now on 1-1.
I do think it'll be a good game, though.
There, but missed 2-1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
It's flagged down deep in the hole.
All right, I got that
and
one.
The off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The right fielder,
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. A fly out and a single for him so far. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And another foul ball.
All right, let's get a fucking strikeout here.
Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. Bouncer to the left side.
I'll take that,
right
though.
To him. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Kershaw gets the sign. Here's the pitch.
So who you think's going to win the National League West this year?
Maybe simplify the game.
Going to be
plan
Dodgers,
right here.
going to be
Get on the
Padres.
heater, even though he has 5
Going to be
weapons
surprise
to go to.
team.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends
Padres,
the inning.
man.
So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We're
they've
through
done
5
a lot.
here at the ballpark. The Yankees are out. Tyler Webb takes over to start the 6th inning on
Mike
the mound.
Clevenger, our old pitcher, we dealt there last year. I hated trading him, but I'd like to see him get a ring.
Striding in, Josh Bell.
Oh yeah, you always got to root for your Giants. Just like me, I got to root for my Indians. But I'm realistic. I think Cleveland's going to finish in 3rd place in a division.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
They might even
Fouled
be
away.
worse than that if their offense is not very good, which I don't expect it to be good at all. I just think our pitching will get us 3rd place.
The 0-1 pitch.
Because we got the White Sox, who are going to be they're probably going to go far this year. And Minnesota is still stronger than us offensively.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there.
I think the American League East is going to be very competitive this year too.
Ball stuff, fastballs, and the off-speed.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the 1st out.
Yeah. Yeah. But when they were bad, Kansas City was good.
Out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time.
That bullpen Kansas City had 4 years ago, I think it was 4 or 5 years ago. That bullpen was
Some action now
unbelievable.
in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
And then even before Kansas City being the top dog, you had Detroit there for a while.
2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
It's a
When
lot
they had
easier
Miguel
to hit
Cabrera
when you're
at
putting
his
yourself in
prime.
good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job.
They were
not
pretty
swinging
good.
at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-0 pitch on the way. The count now at 2-1.
Oh yeah.
5 runs, 7 hits.
Kansas City,
no
man.
errors for the Yankees so far. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
That bullpen was just freaking lights out. I think they had Greg Holland.
And he strikes him out
Jesus,
as
I'm just
well.
striking out
So
left and
make it
right right now.
back-to-back punch outs here to the first
Yeah,
2
Greg
men
Holland.
he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back
Fuck
days,
was the
and
one guy.
he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Oh, Kelvin Herrera. Yeah, you had so many flamethrowers out of that
Wander
bullpen.
Franco. As the first pitch to him is a
Wade
changeup.
Davis.
He can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
And I know I'm forgetting. I gotta be forgetting 1 or 2 of them.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 2 out, nobody on. Three and 0 now. Pedro Severino would be next.
I'm taking this pitch. I've been striking out too much.
3-1.
Of course,
You
son
maybe
of a
get
bitch,
2
there's a
pitches a
strike.
game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. They'll
I
stand
should've
alive,
swung
putting
that.
together a really good at-bat here.
But yeah, that AL East will be tough this
Hit the
year.
other way out toward right field.
New
Bellinger's
York,
under
Toronto,
it,
Tampa.
And that's the 3rd out. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3.
And then probably
and it
another year or
remains
2,
5
Boston
to
will be
3.
right back in there. Baltimore.
So striding in, Matt Olson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was
shit,
late
he
on
got
that
hit.
one. And we'll see if he
He
tries
might be
to cheat
hurt.
to something this AB.
And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got
Hit him
him
in the
right in
throwing
the
arm.
pitching arm. And that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue. So that at least is a good sign.
I lucked out.
From the stretch, back up the middle, fielded cleanly.
Wow, I
There's
lucked out.
one. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well a double play.
Now back.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in the dirt,
Wow.
but a good scoop at
That
first
fucker about
saves
threw
an
that
error
away.
as the side is retired. Dylan Betances is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Oh, great. This will be
Pedro
fun hitting this
Severino
fucker.
will stand in looking for home run number
This
3
dude throws
as
100 mile
we
an hour.
take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1. One and two to the Yankees catcher.
There we go. There we go.
The 1-2.
So you just watch streams on YouTube, or you use Facebook or any of that?
A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Andre Jimenez.
At the plate now, Andres Jimenez.
Yeah,
He'll get caught chasing
I've got a
bad one there
Facebook
at strike
page
one.
too.
0 for 2 for him to this point.
It's called the One, the Only. I don't stream on Facebook yet, but I plan on going on there. Oh, you stream the show too? Okay.
No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor
You stream it
breaking
here on
ball
YouTube,
just
or
missed.
you do
He had
all
a
of it?
chance to run it to 0-2.
Okay.
Checks his swing, but this will
I
be
don't
strike
blame you.
2 call.
I just got a certain amount of people I really watch on Facebook. Just close people that I've
Count still
gotten
at
close
1-2.
to in chat rooms and stuff. Yeah, you're on
From the
YouTube,
belt, the
yeah.
pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a
Yeah,
K
you'll have
next
to
to his name in this one.
Drop your
Well,
link
this
there in
pitching
the
staff
chat
has
or
done a pretty
whatever.
good
I mean,
job
I know
right
nobody
there.
else is in
That's
here
the
right
fourth
now, but
time he struck
somebody
out,
sees it.
and we're only in the second game of this series.
You might as well drop it in there and check you out.
So now to the plate, Ketel Marte. As with one away, he can't
Yeah, I'll
make
definitely do
contact
that,
on the
man.
first
Since
pitch.
you
It's
came in
strike
here and
one.
hung out with
He
me
could
tonight,
really use a knock
I haven't
here,
made
0
too many
for
damn
3 in the
videos,
game
but
so far.
I'll definitely stop by. Definitely will do that. I'll
The
definitely
0-1
give you
on
a
its
subscribe.
way. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2.
Hell, I think I only got like 10 videos
And smart
I've
to
made
lay
since
off
like
there as the fastball
Christmas.
misses. It's 1-2 now.
He wasn't even
I've just
close to
started
swinging
getting
right there. That was a stone
into a little
cold
bit
take.
of a roll with it here lately. Yeah,
Ready with
definitely.
the 1 and
Yeah,
2.
put your link up.
And this runs inside,
Put it in
and
the
that
chat.
looked like it got him pretty good.
I know not too
Well, I
many
bet the
people.
manager breathed a sigh of
You're the only
relief
one
when
in
he
here,
saw
but yeah,
he
put it in
wasn't
there.
hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a
Because
guy
the only
like that
other
for any
viewer in
length
here
of
is
time.
probably my damn
And that'll
cell
bring in the
phone, just
switch
because I'm
hitting
looking at it.
Francisco Lindor. He's
on
got
my
a hit in
computer
3
here.
at-bats to this point. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Runners are at first and
Let's
second
see.
with 1 away.
Well, hell, just if that didn't work, just type it in the chat. What your
Barely
page
able
is.
to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as
It's
he
just
advances
Kevin's
on
cards.
the wild
Okay.
pitch.
Let me.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1
Let's see
out.
something here.
Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning. But instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Let me type it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is taken for a
Oh,
full
shit.
third
Struck out.
strike. So they go right at him with the
There, I
base open,
typed
and
it
it pays
there.
off. And now there are 2 gone in the
In case
inning.
somebody watches this.
Now, Mike Trout will stand in again, but first we'll flash
Which
you
I'm sure a
back to
couple
the very
people-
first inning of
couple
the
of my
ballgame.
people
And
will
here
probably
you go,
look at
a
it.
solo home run that had him off and running early on. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Now back.
So here's the cleanup hitter.
But
Paul
yeah, my
Goldschmidt.
Facebook
Previous history
is
against
the
Dylan
one, the only.
Betances. He's got a 3 for 5
It's
line.
THE, the number
First
1,
pitch on its way.
the only.
Ooh, he's
Is
really
my
in trouble, and
Facebook.
it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike
And
zone.
I think
in
I
the
was
worst
1
way.
follower away from
2 out,
100
bases
followers
loaded.
on there.
And it's fouled away.
But I found that you can get a lot more followers over there on Facebook.
Fouled off.
Just I gotta get the right equipment to where I can stream to Facebook, because right now I'm
Strikes him
just
out. So a missed
I'm
opportunity
just
at the
streaming
plate
from my
as he
PS5
strands
straight
3
to
runners the side.
YouTube.
Striding forward now is the DH.
You don't need
Garrett
no
Cooper.
capture
Even though
card
we're
or
moving
anything
into
for
the
that
back end of this game,
with
they're
the
only down
PS5.
by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead
And
of
I
the
got a
leadoff
capture
man,
card, but I
0-1.
just don't think it. I don't think I got the right capture card to stream to
Fouled away.
Streamlabs.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering.
I do got a buddy
Breaking
though
ball, but it's low.
that's gonna help me with all that shit, setting that up.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
It's a razor. It's actually the Ripsaw. It's a Ripsaw.
Now the pitch.
And see, I don't know shit about capture cards. This is my, like I said, I just bought this shit back in December,
Coming
around
to the plate
Christmas
now,
time.
Cedric Waters.
I don't know
And he's
a
likely
damn
just
thing
trying to
about
put one
capture
in
cards.
play
I don't
here.
know
0
shit.
for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First delivery
That's why I
to
gotta
him
get
on the
with my
way.
buddy. Help me with all that shit. So I know he
After
was
falling
telling
down
me
0-2
something
on the
about
same pitch, don't be
how
shocked if he
most of
triples
these
up on it.
capture cards aren't like compatible with the PS5.
Bases
Has
are
to
empty,
be like
one man out.
Dolby and a bunch of other shit for it to be compatible.
Not a bad pitch there with
And I'm
2
not even
strikes,
sure if
but
this
it
thing's
misses
fucking
1-2.
compatible, to be honest.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Yeah, see, I have
Stepping
no
into the
fucking
box,
clue.
Gene Segura. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing called.
He's a lot smarter than I am about computers and all that shit, so I'm just gonna sit down with him one day and he's gonna help me fucking set that shit up.
And he fouls this one off.
He streams on Facebook. He's got a hell of a lot bigger crowd than I do, but he's been doing it since summertime last year. He's called Goldie Gone Gaming.
It's a high fly
you're ever
ball
over
headed
on
for the left
Facebook.
field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball.
He's from
Back up
Arizona.
the middle. And that's through for a hit. Marte has it.
He does a lot of Call of Duty.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside.
Start warming somebody up here. Oh, you don't have Facebook? Yeah. Well, if you ever do check out Facebook, he's over there.
Into the box now, Christian Robinson reined in.
He threw that fucking ball
Throw
off
in
the
the
bag.
dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So no runs here on a base.
Yeah, I've been doing
no
this
errors and one man
here on
left
YouTube
aboard. 8th inning coming up
since like Christmas.
It's the Yankees 5 and the Red Sox.
Like I said,
3.
I've only done like 10 videos or something like
Nick
that.
Vincent
I only have
summoned
like
from
9
the
or 10
bullpen as he'll do
subscribers.
so to start the 8th.
I have about 100 followers on
So that'll
Facebook.
bring
If
up
you ever
Josh
get on
Bell.
that,
He'll have a new pitcher waiting for
I think
him
you
as we
can
begin
get.
their
I
half
just
of
think
the
the
8th.
platform's bigger there on Facebook.
Here comes the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers
A
need
lot
to
of
start
those
making
guys
better
came over
pitches.
from
Yeah,
Twitch.
just great approach. No one really chased today.
A lot of those
Really
guys say
stayed
it's
staunch
so much better
on
than
their
Twitch,
ability
but
to get
I've
that
never
pitcher to
tried
come into
doing
the heart of the
anything
plate,
with that.
and they did damage with it.
And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Shit, I am just fouling everything off. Come on, let's get a fucking hit now.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, left field.
Into the box.
This damn
Alex
game's almost
Dickerson.
over.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Grounded to first. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now back.
Digging in the switch hitter, Wander Franco. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Robinson will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger.
For the Red Sox,
I'm going to let Kershaw go one more batter.
Cody Bellinger.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for strike 1. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. A swing, and he pulls it
one batter
down
too
the
late.
line
Ain't
and
that
deep.
bitch.
Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage. Home run. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. Well, D-Roll, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deepest part. Unless you want to hit one down the pesky pole, you're looking to pepper that green monster.
Fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Damn it, he is fouling everything off right now.
A swing and a miss on the ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Oh, you're good, dude. You're good.
So striding forward now, Matt Olson. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike.
I'm probably going to finish this up and
And that misses 1-1.
Probably call
There's
it a
not
night.
too many umpires in the game that are going to ring
fuck,
that
it's
first
almost
strike
3
right
here.
there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That
There
changeup
we
he
go.
throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Matt Olson goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. First delivery to him on the way. Wilson Ramos is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bell is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
Cody Bellinger,
And
you
thanks to the
asshole.
home run. Ryan
Hitting that
Presley
home run.
enters from the pen to start
Hitting
the
the home
ninth
run off
inning as he'll
Kershaw.
try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pedro Severino is in to start things out as he swings and misses
Quit
at that
swinging
one
at
at strike
everything.
1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
0-1 count and the pitch.
Damn, he is just
Swing
throwing
and a
it
miss, and
away.
he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball.
Man,
and
I'm
can't
just
catch
swinging
up
at
to the
everything.
express.
Andres Jimenez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
These damn high fastballs. Fucking
bouncing
hardest
ball,
fucking thing to
foul.
hit on this fucking game.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he'll
Sure
strike
enough, went
out
right
here
past
yet
me.
again. As it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Now back.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Ketel Marte. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth.
Man,
1-1.
I just cannot hit
They
the
love the
fucking
confidence in
fastball.
that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Fouled away.
Come on, throw me a strike. Throw me something good.
Struck him out.
Good
so it
Lord.
remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swing.
Well,
2-3 go the Bombers.
let's get
They
this
lead
save.
it 5-4.
Leading off.
Stepping into the box, Wilmer Flores. Nick Anderson comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Your attention, please.
He's set and the pitch.
Number 70.
Anderson is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess
right,
that
one
he's
down,
inherited or
2 to
one that
go.
he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Cooper.
Garrett Cooper comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. High and deep
shit.
to left center
Come on,
field.
get that
ball
ball.
that's carrying. On the
There we
warning
go.
track, he makes the catch.
That was close.
Now batting, third base.
At the plate, Cedric Waters. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a
All
swing
right,
and
that's
a fly ball.
That's ball
and
game,
this
man.
should do it. He
Ball
brings it
game,
in, and
all
the
right.
Yankees have taken their first 2 games of this series on the road as this
There
one
we
is
go.
over.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of this 3-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final tally. The New York Yankees led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Clayton Kershaw with his 4th win this season. Nick Anderson records the save, his 4th of the season.
All right. Well, I do think I'm about to call it a night, though, Mr. Kevin. And I'll make sure I say something for if anybody watches. Go check out Kevin's Cards on YouTube. Kevin's Cards. Check him out. And that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to go check you out. I appreciate it. Yeah, I had fun. I had fun, dude. And I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to check you out here, buddy. But I do appreciate you stopping by. And I probably will be making more videos soon. Probably do one tomorrow night. If you're around, you're more than welcome to stop by again. And I appreciate it, buddy. But other than that, I'm out. Have a good night, man.